For centuries, the Catholic Church has held a controversial belief: no salvation outside the Church. This doctrine has sparked debates, inspired devotion, and even led to conflicts throughout history. It has shaped the faith and lives of millions. Why does this doctrine exist? And how did it come to be? What historical and theological foundations support it? And what does it mean for believers and non-believers alike? How does it impact the way people of different faiths and backgrounds interact with each other? Welcome to Heaven's Gatekeeper, the scandal of no salvation outside the Church. Join us as we delve into the origins, implications, and controversies surrounding this age-old doctrine, exploring its relevance in today's world. The doctrine's roots trace back to the early Church, where the foundations of Christian beliefs were being laid down. These early gatherings were crucial in shaping the faith. Councils and church fathers, through intense debates and discussions, established this belief. They meticulously studied ancient religious texts to ensure the doctrine was sound and aligned with the teachings of Christ. Their goal was to unify Christians under a common understanding and to assert the Church's authority over theological matters. This unity was seen as essential for the growth and stability of the early Christian community. But was this unity achieved at the cost of exclusivity? The establishment of a unified doctrine often led to debates about who was included and who was left out, raising questions about the inclusivity of the early Church. Over centuries, the doctrine evolved. Papal declarations reinforced the belief, emphasizing the necessity of the Church for salvation. This created a theological barrier for those outside the Catholic faith. In contemporary times, the Church has nuanced its stance. Vatican II brought significant changes, acknowledging that salvation is possible outside the Church, but the core belief remains a point of contention. The doctrine affects interfaith relations and dialogues. It challenges how the Catholic Church interacts with other faiths and even different Christian denominations. Can exclusivity coexist with modern ecumenism? The scandal of no salvation outside the Church has been a topic of intense debate and controversy for centuries. This doctrine reveals deep complexities within the Catholic faith, touching on issues of exclusivity, inclusivity, and the very nature of salvation itself. Understanding this doctrine encourages us to reflect on faith, unity, and the broader implications for interfaith relationships. It challenges us to consider how we view those of different beliefs and the potential for common ground. The path to salvation, as interpreted by the Catholic Church, invites us to explore our own spiritual journeys and the ways in which we can foster a sense of community and peace among diverse groups. How can we bridge these theological divides for a more inclusive future? This question is not just for theologians, but for all of us who seek a world where faith can be a unifying force rather than a source of division. What are your thoughts on the Catholic Church's claim of exclusive salvation? How do you think we can move towards a more inclusive understanding of faith that respects and honors the diversity of beliefs around the world?